The wealthiest women in the world don't always flaunt diamonds, handbags, or flashy logos. Their real secret is far more subtle. They understand the language of color. Because color speaks before you ever open your mouth. It suggests elegance, it radiates vitality, and it can command a room without a single word. Once we step into our 60s, style isn't just about keeping up appearances. It has to work for us. The wrong shade can make skin look tired, but the right palette can brighten your face, soften your features, and project the confidence of a woman who knows exactly who she is. That's why today I'm sharing 8 timeless color pairings every elegant woman should know. These aren't fleeting trends or fashion gimmicks. They're palettes worn for decades by the world's most sophisticated women. And here's the beauty of it. You don't need an expensive wardrobe to make them work. These colors transform everyday outfits you probably already own. Picture the effortless class of navy with crisp white, the gentle radiance of blush pink paired with grey, the warmth of burgundy against soft cream. Together, these shades don't just flatter, they elevate, making you look polished, youthful, and yes, expensive, without uttering a word. So, if you're ready to dress your confidence as much as your body, stay with me. Age doesn't limit beauty. It redefines it and gives it power. Like this video if you find these tips useful. Share it with a friend who loves style, and subscribe for more timeless fashion advice after 60. Before we even get to the 8 powerful color pairings, let's pause for a moment and talk about why color matters so much as we age. Because this isn't just about fashion, it's about psychology. And once you understand how color interacts with maturity, you'll see why some shades make you glow with energy, while others quietly add years you don't need. As we grow older, our perception of color changes. The eyes, just like the rest of the body, age. Bright tones that once felt exciting can start to appear harsh, even overwhelming. Softer, more balanced shades feel calming and natural. That neon red you rocked at 30? At 60, it may compete with your complexion instead of complementing it. The lesson here is simple. Intentional combinations bring harmony. They allow your skin, your eyes, and even your hair to shine with dignity. Skin also changes with age. It loses some of its natural warmth and contrast. Colors that once flattered may suddenly look flat. Think about black, so often praised as slimming. On mature skin, solid black can actually cast shadows and emphasize lines. Meanwhile, gentle contrasts, like ivory with olive or blush pink with grey, reflect light back onto the face. They soften features, brighten the eyes, and restore the glow that flat, heavy colors take away. But the impact of color goes beyond appearance. Color psychology tells us that shades trigger emotional responses. Certain pairings communicate authority, calmness, vitality, or trust. When you dress with these combinations, people don't just see fabric, they feel the message you're sending. That's the real secret to looking polished, youthful, and expensive without saying a word. So when we talk about color combinations for women over 60, we're not chasing trends. We're working with perception, psychology, and timeless elegance. And with that foundation, let's step into the first pairing, a combination that has been fresh, relevant, and graceful for over a century. Our first timeless duo is navy and white, universally flattering, endlessly elegant, and never loud. This pairing has been worn by queens, first ladies, and style icons for generations. It radiates confidence while maintaining an approachable ease. Navy carries authority. In color psychology, blue represents trust, intelligence, and stability. That's why it shows up in uniforms, business suits, and national flags. White, in contrast, symbolizes youth, clarity, and freshness. Together, they strike the perfect balance, seriousness softened by light. It communicates, I am sophisticated but warm. Here's why it matters for aging gracefully. As we get older, pure black can feel severe. It highlights shadows and makes fine lines stand out. Navy offers the same slimming benefits, but with gentleness. It frames the skin without draining it. White adds lift by reflecting light, brightening the complexion, and giving the eyes a subtle sparkle. Here are a few practical ways to wear it. Classic pairing: a navy blazer layered over a crisp white blouse. Perfect for luncheons, travel days, or casual meetings. Elegant casual: white trousers with a navy silk top. Effortless, refined, and instantly put together. Evening option: a navy cocktail dress accented with a white shawl or pearl necklace. Subtle, but unforgettable. Everyday wear: a navy cardigan with a white t-shirt and jeans. Comfortable but still polished. Accessories elevate this duo even further. Pearls shine against navy and white. Gold jewelry adds warmth and richness, while silver keeps the look cool and modern. Tan leather handbags and nude shoes soften the palette, while black accessories give it more structure. Picture yourself stepping onto a cruise deck in a navy linen dress, topped with a wide white sun hat. That's elegance with zero effort. Or imagine walking into a family gathering in white slacks, a navy knit, and a strand of pearls. People won't comment on your clothes. They'll simply notice how radiant you look. Even in professional or community settings, this combination communicates quiet authority. It doesn't shout. It whispers confidence. So if you're searching for a pairing that flatters, endures, and always feels right, start with navy and white. It proves that true elegance doesn't come from chasing complicated patterns. It comes from mastering simplicity. And sometimes, simplicity is the most luxurious look of all. If these words touched your heart and sparked inspiration within you, leave a 3 in the comments to let it shine. If they did not, leave a 0 in quiet honesty. Every thought you share is a gift. Thank you for giving us a moment of your precious time. Our second color combination may be understated, but it is also one of the most luxurious: beige and black. Together, these shades create a quiet elegance that feels calm, composed, and unmistakably refined. Unlike bold colors that shout for attention, beige and black whisper sophistication. And often, that whisper carries far more power. Black has always been the color of authority, strength, and timeless sophistication. It grounds an outfit, giving it structure and presence. Beige, in contrast, communicates warmth, serenity, and natural confidence. When paired together, the balance is nearly perfect. Black keeps beige from appearing plain or washed out, while beige softens black, preventing it from feeling too harsh. It's a pairing that says, I know who I am, and I don't need to prove it. As we grow older, our skin gradually loses vibrancy and contrast. Wearing all black can sometimes exaggerate this, casting shadows that highlight lines or leaving us looking tired. But when you combine black with beige, whether it's camel, sand, or oat, something remarkable happens. Beige reflects a gentle warmth back onto the skin, restoring glow and softness, while black keeps the outfit sleek and slimming. Here are some effortless ways to wear it. Everyday chic: a black turtleneck with beige trousers. Minimalist, yet effortlessly stylish. Cold weather luxury, a camel coat draped over a black dress, finished with black boots. Instantly classic. Casual elegance, beige knitwear with slim black pants and loafers or ballet flats. Relaxed but polished. Evening option, a black silk blouse with a beige skirt and gold jewellery. Feminine, soft, but refined. Accessories make this pairing shine even brighter. A black leather handbag against a beige coat radiates quiet luxury. A slim black belt over a beige dress adds definition. For jewellery, gold warms the beige and gleams against the black, while pearls add timeless grace. Shoes in either black or nude will complement the palette perfectly, depending on the occasion. Picture yourself walking into an art gallery in a beige tailored coat, black trousers, and pearl earrings. People notice not just your clothing, but the sophistication you carry. Or imagine a casual brunch in a beige knit paired with black slacks. You appear polished without even trying. At evening events, a black dress topped with a camel shawl has a richness that always stands out quietly, never loudly. It's no coincidence that many luxury fashion houses build entire collections around beige and black. These colours never look cheap. Together, they create an aura of timeless wealth and elegance, one that doesn't need flashy logos or designer labels. The truth is, you don't need to spend thousands to achieve it. The combination itself does the work. Now, let's move to our third colour combination, one of the most graceful and romantic, soft grey and blush pink. This pairing creates harmony, strength balanced with tenderness. Grey is calm, steady, and timeless. Blush pink adds warmth, femininity, and glow. Worn together, they don't compete. Instead, they elevate each other. For women over 60, this balance is pure magic. Grey is often seen as the colour of wisdom, stability, and quiet strength. It feels modern and sophisticated without the sharpness of black. Blush pink, on the other hand, symbolises tenderness, vitality, and warmth. This isn't the playful bubblegum pink of youth. It's a refined, muted shade that flatters mature skin beautifully. Together they send a message: elegant, approachable, and soft, but rooted in quiet confidence. As our complexion changes with age, we often lose some of the warmth and glow we once had. Blush pink restores that vibrancy, lifting the face and softening lines. Grey provides the balance, ensuring pink doesn't feel overly sweet or youthful. The result is fresh, radiant, and entirely age-appropriate. Here are some graceful ways to style it. Daytime elegance: a soft grey blazer over a blush silk blouse with neutral trousers. Chic and polished. Casual sophistication: a blush cardigan layered over a grey tee with jeans. Simple yet feminine. Evening romance: a blush dress with a grey shawl or silver jewellery. Soft and graceful. Everyday chic: grey knitwear paired with a blush scarf or handbag. Small touches that elevate neutrals. This pairing truly shines when texture is added. Imagine a blush silk blouse under a grey wool blazer, or a blush leather bag against a grey sheath dress. Jewellery makes an impact too. Rose gold complements blush perfectly, while silver enhances grey. Pearls bridge both tones, keeping everything soft and timeless. For shoes, nude and metallics keep the palette seamless, while grey suede or silver heels add refinement. Picture yourself at a family celebration in a blush blouse and grey skirt. You look radiant without being overdone. Or imagine meeting friends for lunch in a cosy grey knit with a blush scarf. The look feels warm, approachable, yet quietly sophisticated. At a wedding, A blush gown with a grey wrap will stand out for its effortless elegance, never flashy, always refined. Luxury designers often lean on muted palettes like this because they feel timeless. Bright pink can look juvenile, but blush pink, especially with grey, whispers quiet luxury. The secret is subtlety. When done right, this pairing communicates elegance without effort. Our fourth colour combination has been celebrated by royals, luxury fashion houses, and women of timeless taste, white and camel. When worn together, these shades create a look that is both pure and powerful. White brings freshness, clarity, and light. Camel adds warmth, depth, and quiet sophistication. The result is more than just stylish. It's the image of a woman with substance. White has long been associated with purity, simplicity, and new beginnings. It reflects light beautifully, brightening the face and softening features. Camel, on the other hand, conveys stability, earthiness, and understated wealth. Unlike darker browns or harsh blacks, camel feels approachable and refined. Paired together, they whisper confidence and elegance. They say, "I am polished, and I don't need excess to prove it." As we age, these tones become even more flattering. White on its own can sometimes feel stark, exaggerating fine lines. But when softened by camel, it becomes warmer and more wearable. Camel tones enhance the complexion, while white reflects light and reduces shadows. Together, they create an appearance that is radiant, approachable, and ageless. Here are some chic ways to wear them. Everyday elegance: a crisp white blouse tucked into camel trousers. Simple, but impossibly sophisticated. Cold weather classic: a camel coat layered over a white turtleneck with cream trousers. Perfect for city walks or travel. Casual luxury: a camel sweater paired with white jeans. Comfortable, yet polished. Evening refinement: a white silk blouse with a camel skirt, accented with gold jewellery for extra glow. Accessories elevate this pairing even further. A camel handbag with a white dress always looks luxurious. Gold jewellery warms both tones, adding richness, while tan leather shoes or nude pumps elongate the silhouette. For a modern touch, tortoiseshell sunglasses or a silk scarf in complementary neutrals complete the look. Picture yourself stepping into a cafe on a crisp morning in white trousers, a camel sweater, and a chic scarf. Effortless yet striking. Or imagine a family dinner in a camel skirt with a white blouse and pearls. Graceful, refined, and approachable. For travel, nothing feels more timeless than a camel coat layered over a white ensemble. This combination embodies effortless style. It's no surprise that designers like Max Mara and Ralph Lauren often highlight this palette. White and camel together project wealth without excess, elegance without noise. They're neutral, refined, and eternal. When people see this combination, they associate it with confidence and quiet affluence. Best of all, you don't need designer labels to capture that look. The colours themselves do the work. Our fifth colour combination radiates richness, sophistication, and quiet glamour. Burgundy and cream. Burgundy, like fine wine, brings depth and refinement. Cream balances it with warmth, softness, and light. Together, they create a pairing that feels timeless, confident, and undeniably chic. Burgundy is a colour tied to strength, maturity, and quiet power. Unlike bright reds, which can overwhelm, burgundy feels calm, assured, and luxurious. It suggests wisdom and presence. Cream, in contrast, is inviting and gentle. It softens burgundy's intensity, keeping the look balanced. Worn together, they communicate elegance wrapped in warmth. For women over 60, this pairing is especially flattering. Burgundy highlights natural rosy undertones, bringing a healthy glow to the face. Cream reflects light, reducing shadows and brightening the complexion. The combination avoids the harshness of pure black and white, but still provides sophisticated contrast. It frames the face gracefully and restores vitality. Here are a few ways to style it. Smart casual, a cream knit sweater with burgundy trousers or a skirt. Comfortable but elevated. Evening elegance, a burgundy dress paired with a cream shawl or cardigan, perfect for dinners or gatherings. Winter chic, a cream coat layered over a burgundy turtleneck with dark trousers. Warm, polished, and classy. Accessories complete the story. A burgundy handbag, paired with an all-cream outfit, makes a subtle yet striking statement. Gold jewellery glows beautifully with this palette, adding richness. A swipe of burgundy lipstick ties the look together, bold, yet not overpowering. Cream shoes or handbags bring brightness, while burgundy accessories like scarves, belts, or gloves add depth to neutral looks. The secret is balance. Let one colour lead and the other support. Picture walking into a holiday gathering in a burgundy dress with a cream wrap. Festive, radiant, and effortlessly elegant. Or imagine a casual day of errands in burgundy trousers with a cream blouse and structured handbag. Simple, yet refined. Even at a relaxed family brunch, a cream sweater with a burgundy scarf lifts the entire outfit. Luxury fashion houses often return to burgundy for its richness. It recalls leather, velvet, and fine wine, all associated with affluence. Cream balances that depth, keeping the look modern and soft. Together, they whisper quiet luxury. This palette doesn't shout for attention. It says, I am timeless, I am refined, and I don't need to be loud to be noticed. Our sixth colour combination is perfect for women who want to look modern, fresh, and quietly confident. Soft teal and charcoal grey. Teal brings vibrancy without being loud, while charcoal grounds the look with depth and sophistication. Together, they strike a balance that feels energizing yet refined. Fresh enough to turn heads, but subtle enough to last beyond fleeting trends. Soft teal is tied to calmness, renewal, and vitality. It reminds us of tranquil waters and open skies. Unlike bright turquoise, which can sometimes feel playful or overly youthful, soft teal is refined and universally flattering. It adds just enough colour to feel alive without overwhelming. Charcoal grey, on the other hand, communicates authority, wisdom, and modern elegance. It provides the structure of black, but without the harshness that can cast shadows or exaggerate fine lines. When paired, teal and grey create a harmony of serenity and strength. Two qualities that become even more powerful as we age. This pairing works beautifully for women over 60 because of how it interacts with skin, hair, and eyes. Teal enhances the brightness in blue, green, and hazel eyes, while also complementing silver, grey, or salt and pepper hair. Charcoal gives depth without washing out the complexion, creating a softer, more natural contrast. Worn together, these shades highlight your features rather than compete with them, which makes you look radiant, polished, and approachable. Consider these styling ideas. Workwear chic, a teal blouse under a charcoal blazer. Professional, but refreshing. Casual sophistication, a charcoal knit sweater paired with teal trousers or accented with a teal scarf. Evening elegance, a teal dress with charcoal heels and a clutch for a modern, memorable look. Layered luxe, a charcoal coat with a teal silk scarf. Simple, striking, and effortless. Silver jewelry pairs especially well with this combination, echoing the cool undertones of both colours. For shoes and handbags, charcoal leather looks sleek and timeless. If you want a subtle pop, a teal handbag, scarf or necklace adds energy without overpowering the look. Even small touches like teal nail polish can refresh an outfit instantly. The key is balance. Let grey be your anchor and teal your accent. Picture yourself arriving at a book club in a charcoal cardigan layered over a teal blouse. You look intellectual, modern, but still warm and approachable. Or imagine a dinner party where you wear a teal dress with charcoal accessories. It's elegant, quietly memorable, and refined. Even on casual days, adding a teal scarf to a grey outfit lifts the look, signalling vibrancy without effort. Luxury designers love this pairing because it feels contemporary but timeless. Teal adds intrigue, while charcoal provides structure. Together, they look intentional, polished, and quietly expensive. When others see you in this palette, they don't just notice your clothes, they sense confidence and self-assurance. If you want to look fresh without losing elegance, soft teal and charcoal grey are an unbeatable choice. Now let's move into a pairing that feels classic, bold, and endlessly sophisticated. Olive green and ivory. Olive green has long been associated with nature, strength, and wisdom. It's grounded, earthy, and mature. Ivory brings in clarity, brightness, and a softness that balances olive's depth. When worn together, they create an effortless elegance that feels timeless. Gold jewelry complements this palette beautifully, echoing olive's natural warmth. A tan or cognac handbag with matching shoes ties the look together, adding modern richness without distraction. For a final touch, tortoiseshell sunglasses or a silk scarf with hints of olive and ivory elevate the outfit with quiet luxury. Imagine walking into a lunch date in an ivory blouse tucked into olive trousers. Simple, yet polished enough to command attention. Or picture strolling through a museum in an olive jacket paired with ivory jeans. You're comfortable, but your look carries cultivated style. Even at family gatherings, an ivory dress accented with olive jewelry looks radiant and sophisticated. Luxury brands rely on olive and ivory precisely because they never go out of style. Olive feels wise and grounded, while ivory adds refinement and grace. Unlike loud prints or trendy neons, this combination whispers confidence and wealth. It suggests a woman who knows herself, values quality, and understands that elegance is never about shouting, it's about presence. Olive and ivory radiate natural sophistication for women who want to look timeless. Finally, our eighth and most surprising pairing, chocolate brown and powder blue. This combination is enchanting, rich, and quietly striking. Chocolate brown brings depth and elegance, while powder blue adds freshness and light. Together, they create harmony between earth and sky, grounding and uplifting at once. Brown is connected to stability, reliability, and warmth. In fashion, chocolate tones feel rich and luxurious, like fine leather or suede. Powder blue, in contrast, suggests calmness, clarity, and renewal. It softens brown's depth and reflects light back onto the skin, brightening the face. The result is balance, maturity paired with freshness. As we age, harsh blacks can sometimes weigh down the complexion. Chocolate brown provides the same depth, but with warmth that flatters mature skin. Powder blue restores radiance, softens lines, and creates a youthful glow. Rather than overwhelming, this pairing highlights natural beauty with gentle contrast. Here's how to style it. Everyday polished, a powder blue blouse tucked into chocolate trousers. Effortless and refined. Evening luxury, a chocolate brown dress accented with a powder blue scarf or necklace. Unexpected, yet striking. Winter chic, a chocolate coat layered over a powder blue knit. Cozy and elegant. Spring freshness, powder blue trousers with a chocolate sweater, finished with nude heels. Accessories make this pairing shine. A powder blue handbag against a chocolate dress looks refined and chic. Gold or rose gold jewellery warms brown tones, while pearls add elegance to the blue. A silk scarf blending both shades ties the look together seamlessly. Imagine carrying a structured chocolate leather bag with powder blue detailing. It feels modern, exclusive, and timeless. Visualize stepping into a gallery, opening in a chocolate dress with a powder blue shawl. Artistic, graceful, unforgettable. Or think of brunch with friends in powder blue trousers and a chocolate sweater. Casual, but effortlessly stylish. Even at family celebrations, this pairing feels radiant, giving you presence that is both elegant and warm. Luxury designers love chocolate and powder blue for their quiet power. Brown speaks of richness and tradition, while blue keeps the look approachable. This pairing doesn't shout, it commands attention with refinement. When people see it, they think of class, confidence, and thoughtful style. These last three combinations, teal and charcoal, olive and ivory, chocolate and powder blue, show that colour is far more than fabric. It's psychology, perception, and presence. It's the difference between outfits that simply cover the body and those that communicate confidence, refinement, and timeless beauty. And the best part? You don't need designer labels to achieve it. The power lies in the colours themselves and in how you choose to wear them with purpose. So now you've seen it. 8 timeless colour combinations that prove elegance has no expiration date. From navy and white to chocolate and powder blue, each pairing tells its own story. Together, they remind us that true style isn't about chasing trends or spending a fortune. It's about choosing with intention. It's about colours that flatter your skin, highlight your natural grace, and let you walk into any room with quiet confidence. As we age, many people believe beauty begins to fade. But the truth is, beauty transforms. It becomes less about youth and more about presence. And colour, when chosen wisely, amplifies that presence. The right shades bring back light to the face, warmth to the smile, and dignity to the way you carry yourself. They send a message before you even say a word. I know who I am, and I'm not afraid to show it. What I hope you take from this is simple. Fashion is not about hiding your age, but about celebrating it. Every decade gives you new colours to embrace, new ways to refine your style, and new opportunities to show the world that elegance only deepens with time. If this video spoke to you, I invite you to keep this conversation going. Tap the like button if these combinations inspired you. Share this video with a friend or sister who deserves to feel radiant in her style. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel so you never miss the next lesson on living and dressing with wisdom, grace, and confidence. Because style, like life, is a journey. And together, we're just getting started.